Good evening, President Mohammed and trustees, and those of us who are joining us in person and those who are joining from remote. We've just crossed the middle of October. As President Klein noted, that means a lot of deep work in our schools on many, many priorities of the fall season. I just appreciate the school teams and all of the hard work that we see in every single location. And it feels like every day of the week there are 5 more things, 12 more things going on in the district, and all of that is powered by our committed staff, our engaged parents, and our amazing students. I just want to give a shout out tonight. October is Principals Month, and we've been celebrating all month, but we are giving a special shout out this evening. I know Mr. Cluley is going to bring up some photos of our amazing principals. School leadership matters. An effective school leader makes a tremendous difference in serving and supporting the school team, ensuring quality educational experiences for our students across our AAPS schools. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah.
Each day, our principals embody the statement, leadership is service, not position. In supporting, connecting, and empowering our students, staff, and families within and across the school community, these folks are mobilizing a team to remove barriers and ensure a culture of dignity, belonging, and well-being. It's not just what they say, it's who they are. It's how they operate. So principals, thank you for your strong commitment and for your unfaltering work. In recognition of National Principals Month, we extend a special note of gratitude for your dedication and service to our students and their families, staff members, and our community. We come together this month to celebrate you, our champions in education and leadership, and recognize the positive and profound difference you continue to make in the lives of all those you serve each day. Thank you, Ann Arbor Public Schools principals. We got a few of them with us tonight, so you guys need to pop up there. Thank you. I just wanted to call out one of our many exceptional teachers this evening. You may have noticed in the AAPS news over recent days a profile highlighting Ashley Vasiloff, 5th grade teacher at Lakewood Elementary. Ashley was born in Allendale, Michigan, grew up there with her family. She received a bachelor's degree from Aquinas College in Grand Rapids with a major in language arts and a minor in early childhood education. She then earned her master's degree in curriculum and instruction teacher leadership from Dordt College in Iowa. This is Miss Vasiloff's 3rd year at Lakewood and her 15th year in a marvelous teaching career. Lakewood principal Eris Stewart says that Vasiloff works hard to meet the needs of each and every student. And she especially admires the way she's incorporated sign language into her morning meeting routine. So she's really connected with the students that way. We value and appreciate the contributions of Ms. Vasiloff and all the members of Team AAPS who work and invest their lives and their talents each day in service to our students. Many thanks to Joe Mathis, who takes the time to author these exceptional team member profiles. I wanted to give a quick update on the Planetarium. Appreciate, Dr. Powell, your being here with us this evening, and you're located right across the hall from that great location. I wanted to give you an update. Many of you know that we have one of the few public school planetariums literally in the country. We've been very proud. We're now entering the 3rd year of a partnership with the University of Michigan to prepare content and deliver really that planetarium immersive presentation and learning experience for our elementary students. In fact, it's so immersive that I don't personally do well in there, Dr. Powell, when they start moving the room all the way around. But at any rate, we're also thrilled to share that we're adding a component, expanding with an opportunity to 8th graders to visit the U of M Natural History Museum, and we'll also be working to extend planetarium opportunities for our high school earth science students and astronomy students very soon. So that program is building again. Trustees, you've been aware that we've been in a rebuilding phase, and I'm happy to see progress coming along. Along the lines of our special education update, and really appreciated, Kwade, you're calling out our assistant directors. Thank you for that. Last month in my superintendent update, I shared news about the first cohort of the EMU Paraeducator Teacher Certification Program. And today I just wanted to put a spotlight on cohort number 2, who will be student teaching in the spring of 2024. So they are the next group. Currently, members of our special education team are seeking placements for these 4 pending student teachers. You may recall that this group is the second of 5 cohort groups of AAPS paraeducators. We love this way of enriching our pipeline of committed educators. We love these folks. They're already in our classroom. They're already in our community. They love our children and they love the work. Can you think of any better foundation for launching a career in the classroom as a teacher? So we are so grateful to these paraeducators who've stepped up to complete their undergraduate degree. Many of them already have perhaps a different kind of undergrad degree. Some of them are finishing their first undergrad degree, and to earn their special education certification as teachers. Now, trustees, a reminder that this cohort group 2 will be certificated with the specific learning disability endorsement. You know, there are many endorsements. We have to match that endorsement to the classroom student needs, and so this is critical. On successful completion of the program this year, these 4 more will be fully certificated as teachers in June of 2024. That's not very far away, and we're really excited to preview them. I'm very grateful for the funding of grants that we've been awarded in the Ann Arbor Public Schools to enable the development of this exciting program to fill the critical need to prepare special education teachers. 5 cohorts in cohort 2 moving into student teaching in the spring. Now, across elementary, middle, and high school, we said it's fall. I'll just highlight a few of the spotlights that are going on right now. Elementary parent-teacher conferences will take place during the month of October and through to early November. Schools will send home those term 1 report cards just before Thanksgiving break, so parents can watch for that. I'm very proud that Huron, Skyline, and Pioneer are working to begin their annual surveying of students and staff for Equal Opportunity Schools program. Trustees, you may remember several years ago, I personally was involved along with some team members in writing a grant to start this program. It really is about using our system data to identify capable students who have the ability to be placed in higher level classwork, higher level classes, whether those are AP, advanced placement, or international baccalaureate. This is one of our central, one of our many equity strategies, and I'm so proud of our high schools for beginning that work as schools go. Some are a little farther along in their process than others, but everyone is on the path to ensure that we are well represented in high-level coursework for all students. We know intelligence and ability and talent and innovation is equally distributed. And so in our schools, when we see unequal distribution, we know we have work to do, yes? And so this EOS program is about that. I also wanted to mention that Huron High School is hosting Building Bridges, a college and transition fair on next Thursday, the 26th. For those who are interested. Our middle level and K-8 students are participating in NWEA assessment as they normally do during the month of October. Their parent-teacher conferences continue also through early November. And middle and K-8s, watch for that first quarter report to be posted on November 3rd. Quarter one report, grade report for our 23-24 school year. Can you believe we're a quarter of the way through this year? It's amazing, isn't it? AAPS Food and Nutrition Services, I think Mr. Cluley may have the photo. If not, trustees, you've got it in front of you there. Our Apple Crunch Day was recently celebrated across many schools in the district. We had a regional apple farmer who attended many schools to share his apples, locally grown, with our students, and there are photos here. We appreciate the Chartwell's team for really working on that local connection for fresh food. So important to our students, particularly our students who may be from families who suffer food insecurity, and getting that fresh food at school is more critical than ever. We are sad, trustees, I haven't had an opportunity to share with you yet, but we are sad to make you aware that Victoria Davis, manager of our Chartwell's program for several years now, has resigned her position. I did get an opportunity to see her and shake her hand and thank her for her work. I'm sorry, I just have so many memories of Victoria distributing food during the pandemic. And many of you were out there with her, and we served, she led and oversaw the effort to serve more than 1 million meals to ensure food security for our children during the darkest days of COVID. Dr. Powell, we were out at Pioneer. That was a big distribution center. So I just want to give her a shout out. You know, we don't often take the time needed to recognize folks, and she is a star, and lucky is the firm who's getting her from Chartwell's. She also has worked alongside the team to really improve our service delivery, our fresh cooked food items added to the district menu. We really appreciate Victoria's service over previous years and wish her all the best in her next steps. Now, I'm delighted to introduce this evening Mike DeVries, who has been serving as the assistant director in Chartwell's AAPS operation. He has stepped in to serve as interim director. I'm hearing all around from folks who know him that he will pick up the mantle and serve well and admirably. He has been responsive and is doing a great job under Victoria's leadership. Ms. Minnick and Ms. Margolis have met with that regional area director with Chartwell's to just ensure a smooth handoff and a strong transition of leadership with our AAPS Chartwell's team. I cut our human resource update a little bit short tonight because their annual report is coming to you soon, trustees, in that December board meeting. But I do want to highlight that recruiting schedule continues full court press. As you know, we no longer recruit and attract and retain on an academic cycle. We do it all year round. That is a change that has come to us through COVID. So I just want to highlight that our team will be out at Wayne State University and at Washtenaw Community College, where we recruit for paraeducators who want to be teachers. Isn't that a great plan? So we're really excited to be out at those two locations. I want to give a shout out to members of our employee groups who go out there with us and shake hands and smile and invite folks to be a part of our amazing AAPS team. Our partnership volunteering community resources under the direction of Nancy Shore and Jenna Bacalor, so far this fall have welcomed 144 strategic partnership volunteers to 22 different schools. Now, these are the central volunteers. That doesn't include the hundreds of school-based volunteers also that are out working in our schools. Many of these folks come to us from higher ed. They're in courses or groups and programs at the University of Michigan, at Eastern Michigan, and they serve as inspiring role models for our students and supports for our teachers and programs in the schools. Volunteers provide supplemental support to teachers and students, and that includes trustees' math and literacy support, and very impressed over recent years with our bilingual volunteers across many languages so that our immigrant students, as best as we're able, can have a person at school who speaks their language. And with 80 to 100 languages spoken across the district, that can only happen through committed volunteers. So I just want to give a shout out. We are publishing this week the information because there may be folks who've moved to the community who want to tap in to volunteering and making a difference with us. Community Rec and Ed wanted to give a shout out tonight that fall youth and adult enrichment classes are in full swing. If you drive by any of our athletic fields on the weekend or in the evenings, you see they are everywhere. Registration is there now for late fall classes. It's open for early childhood. I always say from 0 to forever is the Rec and Ed age group. Now is the time to also start thinking about youth indoor recreational sports. Registration for youth basketball, high school basketball, and indoor soccer is coming up on October 30th. As always, we are continuing to interview and hire for before and after school care positions. So I'm always asking folks to help us with good, strong candidates to fill those roles so we can continue to expand our programming in the district. ITD team has been busy on the second shift when many folks have left school. They are in the process of switching switches. Is that right, Mr. Hoke? Okay, they are changing out the switches in every single building in the district. This will occur during the month of October and November. Every single building's main networking switch will be upgraded, and these are very much needed. They are on the 4 to midnight shift, and they are making hotspots available and trying to be sure to notify the school team ahead of time so that you anticipate when they're coming in there. We're also working, the IT team is, with ramping up 3 classrooms at Mitchell Elementary to preview what the new Mitchell School and our other new school campuses coming in future years, what those classrooms will look like from a tech perspective so the teachers can get in and get friendly and see the equipment. As you recall, trustees, particularly trustees Baskett and Ward Schmidt, who serve on the capital program committee, although Trustee Gaynor and others have served before on that. As you recall, it is a learning studio approach. So the technology integration is different, and thank you to Mr. Hogue and all of his team for making that happen. Now, last week, Dr. Heather Hellstrom and Chad Balderson were out as webinar panelists for a Securely webinar entitled A Path to Safer Michigan Schools. They shared really how we are working to protect our students and our staff as they engage on our network. And you know, trustees, over recent years and months, it has become more and more critical and vital to protect our students and to protect our infrastructure, our technology infrastructure. On that note, on October 18th, Dr. Heather Kellstrom, Jamie Mahan, and Mike Hogue attending Governor Whitmer's Michigan Cyber Summit. That was today, right? Great. I'm looking at you, Michael. Good. We're looking forward to connecting to hear everything that you learned about how we're going to continue to keep our district safe in the cybersecurity realm. Trustees, I've appreciated the support of these trustees with cybersecurity plans that we don't talk about in public, but you all have fully supported those. This gives our team a chance to double down on the protections. And trustees, you've seen in community across the country, when school districts are attacked, it disrupts instruction, it disrupts our payroll cycles. It's a huge impact to the organization, to the community. So thank you to the ITD team for your help. The Capital Programs and Physical Properties team will be bringing their annual update in December. The bond committee will see that work here in the near future. But I wanted to give a highlight to everyone this evening is that the team recently worked to engage students at Logan and Thurston using image-generating AI platforms to participate in an in-class review of If I Built a School by Chris Van Duzen, with time set aside for students to reflect and participate in a communal poster. I had photos of it and I didn't get them in here. I'll try to get those to you. But really getting student feedback on what an ideal school could contain. Students participated at each of our upcoming locations where we're doing major projects. I know, Trustee Basket, that you've asked about AI, and we want to get more going on AI, but I wanted to bring you that we're actually using that to gain feedback from our students regarding their redesigned schools. Just as a reminder, communication in the Ann Arbor Public Schools, stay up to date with all that's going on. Information at A2 Schools, A2 Schools Super on X, formerly known as Twitter, on Facebook at AAPS, Ann Arbor Public Schools, on A2 Schools podcast at Buzzsprout or any of your podcast providers, and then also on our YouTube channel where our team produces each segment of these board meetings and mini segments of activities going on in schools. That makes it nice where you don't have to watch the whole board meeting. You can zero in on the part in which you have interest. Also want to point out our Board of Education update newsletters. I provided the link and we'll be sharing that out as we frequently do. And trustees, for more detailed reporting, you have attached this evening the September communications report. And I want to thank our communications team for doing that work every day to share the stories of Ann Arbor Public Schools. I wanted to share a moment of fall joy. I'm not sure if we have this photo up or this artwork up. These beautiful apple trees, close-up artworks were created by first grade artists in the talented Miss Stepnick's classroom at King Elementary. And before I sign off, I wanted to give a shout out to Anna from the Huron Emory right here in the front row, 9th grade Anna, who has taken your file photos this evening, trustees. So I hope that we're looking good, Anna, for you this evening. The Emory is an award-winning, nationally award-winning publication. And of course, I'm in trouble now because I'm not listing the other publications. I will tweet out about all of them, so I keep things even there. We are grateful for the partnership and support of everyone in our community. We do this work together to support our students, staff, schools, and our beautiful Ann Arbor Public Schools community that we share. Thank you, trustees, for the opportunity to serve the Ann Arbor Public Schools and for the opportunity to share this superintendent's update this evening. Thank you.